A March morning in 2026 blanketed Glasgow in a light mist, creating a hazy scene straight out of a historical film. The ancient buildings along the banks of the River Clyde reflected the typical Scottish blue-grey sky, while George Square was already packed with people. They jostled for the best position, their eyes on the large stage set up in front of the town hall, where the big event was about to take place. Today, the Commonwealth Games 2026 committee officially announced the first ambassador for the most anticipated sporting event in Glasgow. Although the organizers kept it a secret until the last minute, rumors were already spreading. It could be a chart-topping artist, a legendary athlete, or a prominent figure representing the Scottish spirit. However, when the red velvet curtain was pulled aside, the person who appeared made the entire square explode with cheers. Sam Heughan. The Outlander actor, who has taken Scotland to the world with his portrayal of Jamie Fraser, strode confidently onto the stage. His charcoal blue trench coat billowed in the breeze, and his warm smile lit up the venue. Glasgowans can be proud of many things: its rich history, its music, its sport, its culture. But there was one thing everyone could agree on: Sam epitomized the strength, resilience, and beauty of modern Scotland. 1. The announcement shook the city. Commonwealth Games Committee Chairwoman Fiona McLaren walked up to the thistle-decorated podium. She paused for a moment, letting the cheers die down. "Ladies and gentlemen," she said solemnly, "Glasgow 2026 will be more than just a sporting event. We will tell a story about people, pride, and togetherness. And to lead that story, we need someone who is not only world-renowned, but also Scottish in spirit." She smiled, turning to Sam. "We are so honored that Sam Heughan has agreed to become the first ambassador for Glasgow 2026. The confetti exploded. The cheers were so loud that the birds on the roof of the town hall scattered. Sam bowed slightly at the warm welcome. When he stepped onto the podium, many female fans burst into tears, some holding up posters and tartan scarves. His presence seemed to inject a powerful energy into the city. 2. The speech that silenced thousands. "Hello Glasgow," Sam began, his deep voice easily stirring the hearts of thousands. "I have traveled the world, met many people and heard many stories, but never has there been a place that has made me feel as much at home as here, in my hometown, in Scotland." He paused for a moment, as if looking at each face in the crowd. "When Outlander takes me to foreign lands, I always carry with me images of hard-working people, cities like Glasgow, strong, proud, but also full of love. And now, having been entrusted with the responsibility of becoming the first ambassador for the 2026 Commonwealth Games, I will do everything I can to show the world the true value of this land." A round of applause rang out and continued. Sam continued. "Glasgow is not just about sport, it's about the spirit of harmony. We will welcome friends from all countries with hospitality, with the warmth that is typical of the Scottish people. I believe that 2026 will be the year we write the most beautiful chapter in the history of the city." He smiled, a smile that made hundreds of cameras flash. 3. Behind-the-scenes surprise, Sam accepted in a very private moment. Few people know that Sam accepted to become an ambassador not at a formal press conference, but in a simple moment in the Highlands. The story was revealed by Fiona McLaren herself in an interview after the event. "When we contacted Sam, he was taking a long walk in Glenfinnan, which appeared in Outlander," she recalled with a warm smile. "He stood in the mist, looking down at the lake and said that if there was anything he wanted to contribute to Scotland, now was the time." The image moved the audience in the interview, an artist, in the wild nature of his homeland, making the decision to represent his entire country. Not for fame. Not for a contract. But for pride. 4. Crowds flocked to Glasgow, and pride is in the air. As soon as the news was announced, social media exploded. "Jamie Fraser will lead Glasgow. No one deserves it more than Sam. Scotland, we're coming to 2026. The city's main hotel saw a surge in bookings within hours. Familiar streets like Buchanan, Sorchehill, and Trungate were filled with laughter. Souvenir shops even displayed Jamie's Pride tartans as a small celebration. A female student at Glasgow University shared with the press, "Sam is not just an actor. He is a symbol of national pride. Thanks to him, international friends know more about Scotland." On double-decker buses, all the stories revolved around the name Sam Heughan. 5. Special moment, Sam meets the people. After his speech, Sam walked downstage to talk to the people. The security line had to be opened wider than expected because thousands of people wanted to touch his hand or simply get a closer look at him. A red-haired girl, about 8 years old, approached with a photo of Jamie Fraser in her hand, trembling. "Uncle, can you sign this for me?" she asked, her voice soft. Sam sat down at eye level, signed the photo, then handed it back to her with a hug. When you grow up, you can do anything, he smiled, and if you want to be a Scottish athlete, start today. The girl burst into tears with emotion. The scene was captured by dozens of cameras, quickly spreading online and being called the moment that melted Scotland. 6. Behind the scenes, Sam's mission. Sam's responsibilities go beyond just appearing at events or standing on promotional posters. He will be involved in a number of campaigns. Promoting the spirit of sport among Scotland's youth. Calling on the international community to visit Glasgow in 2026. Supporting cultural programs that spread Scottish identity. Contributing to sustainable tourism development projects. I want the world to see a Scotland that is modern, strong, friendly and ready to go global, Sam asserted. Fans have full confidence that he will do a good job. After all, Sam has been quietly supporting charities, community events and inspiring millions of people over the years. 7. The end of the event, and the beginning of a new journey. The ceremony ended in the afternoon as the sun gradually tilted over the top of the city's traditional buildings. Sam stood at the edge of the stage, watching the crowd that had yet to leave. People waved and called his name, and he responded with his signature gentle smile. Fiona McLaren walked up to him. "You did very well," she said softly. Sam watched the Scottish flags flutter in the wind, then replied in a quiet but determined voice. "This is just the beginning. Glasgow deserves to shine." In that moment, the only thing that echoed in the air was not the sound of the wind, nor the lingering cheers, but the certainty that the 2026 Commonwealth Games would have a special spirit, because it would be led by one of Scotland's finest sons.